सेशन बहुत ही हेल्पफुल था।
से काफ़ी नॉलेजफुल सेशन था, काफ़ी मोटिवेटिंग था।
Mostly aspiring for civil services, but there are a lot of uncertainties regarding our future. So how can we keep ourselves motivated throughout the journey?
की स्ट्रेटेजी आपकी अपनी होगी, क्या चीज आपको सूट करेगा वो आप हर किसी से नहीं इनहेरिट कर सकते। आप पढ़िए सबका, देखिए सबका, बट स्ट्रेटेजी आप अपनी डिवाइस करें।
Disclose to them that I had read the newspapers. So reading newspaper is very very important and Hindu is the best.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, उम्मीद करता हूं कि आप सब लोग अच्छे होंगे। दोस्तों, जैसा कि आपको पता है कि आपने कल का न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ा होगा, उसमें इस न्यूज़ के हेडलाइन के बारे में पढ़ा होगा, वेलकम टू IAS एस्पिरेंट इंटर कॉलेज मीट ऑफ दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय। क्योंकि दोस्तों, जैसा कि आपको पता है कि ये द हिंदू ने GS स्कोर संस्थान के साथ मिलकर एक मीटअप रखा ताकि दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय में पढ़ने वाले तमाम छात्रों की भविष्य को संवर सकें और एक IAS एस्पिरेंट और IAS बनने के सपना साकार हो सकें। देखते हैं आखिर इस इवेंट में क्या खास हुआ।
स्ट्रेटेजी फॉलो कर लो, ये कर लो, वो कर लो, बट एक बात मानिए, कभी भी आप किसी को कंप्लीटली फॉलो नहीं कर सकते हैं। आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी आपकी अपनी होगी, क्या चीज आपको सूट करेगा वो आप हर किसी से नहीं इनहेरिट कर सकते। आप पढ़िए सबका, देखिए सबका, बट स्ट्रेटेजी आप अपनी डिवाइस करिए। आपके पास जो शेड्यूल है ना, जो हम शेड्यूल बनाएंगे जब भी हम पढ़ाई करते हैं, तो वो स्ट्रेटेजी आपकी होनी चाहिए कि मुझे सुबह ये पढ़ना है, मेरा ये वीक पॉइंट है। अब सपोज पॉलिटी है, कुछ लोगों के लिए बहुत ईजी होती है, तो वो लोग शायद सिर्फ DD बासु पढ़ेंगे या सिर्फ जजमेंट्स पढ़ेंगे। मेरे लिए इट वाज अ डिफिकल्ट, तो आई स्टार्टेड विद स्क्रैच। मैंने बार बार पॉलिटी का लक्ष्मीकांत बार बार पढ़ा, हर रिवीजन में उसे पढ़ा, क्योंकि मेरे लिए इट वाज नॉट ईजी। तो वो आप अपना स्ट्रेंथ एरिया, वीकनेस एरिया देख के अपनी स्ट्रेटेजी आपने खुद में बनानी पड़ेगी। आपको लगता है कि नहीं मेरा CSET वीक है, GS अच्छा है, तो आप CSET पे फोकस करिए। और अभी के टाइम पे तो GS CSET को डोंट टेक इट लाइटली, यू शुड मतलब कमांड ओवर दैट। तो दूसरा चीज आया कि आप अपनी स्ट्रेटेजी खुद बनाएंगे, वो आपका अपना आप अच्छा स्ट्रेटेजी बनाने में कोई ज्यादा चीज नहीं है, इट्स अ कांस्टेंट फीडबैक
and you are just out of the blue, you are gone, like you have to start again, so you need to have that perseverance. So
whenever you are starting a preparation, have a realistic analysis of your situation, क्योंकि सबका अपना डिफरेंट सिचुएशन है, कोई भी दो लोग एकदम बराबर नहीं है। आपका क्या बैकग्राउंड है, आपका फैमिली कैसे है, आपने क्या पढ़ाई की है, आपको कितना टाइम लिमिट मिलेगा, ये सब चीजें डे 1 से क्लियर रखिए। क्योंकि फिर दिक्कत क्या आती है CSC, देखो स्ट्रेसफुल तो रहेगा अगर इसकी, क्योंकि मिनिमम 1 साल है इसका। IAS से प्रिपरेशन में 1.5 साल लगता है, अगर आप ग्रेजुएशन शुरू करेंगे तो 1 साल इसका लेंगे, बट 1 साल आपका मिनिमम।
But Twitter, Instagram and all that stuff cannot substitute a newspaper. You must read newspapers. That's the point I am trying to make. And read very carefully, especially those kind of the articles, the op-ed articles are there. They are very interesting articles and you must read it. Friends, when people like us come to you, and already Alok has told about me that I have led 2 parallel lives. Exactly 34 years in police, doing hard-hitting cases, as you know, and exactly 34 years in voluntary sector. While I had done about 15 years of policing in 1988, by pure chance, it was not something calculated, by pure chance I started, I created an organization called Prayas. This organization was meant for juveniles and children in need of care.
Where we happen to be 131st. This contradiction of the Indian life, that we are 5th largest economy, we have 5th largest GDP in the world. You understand GDP, I am sure. The entire acquisition of goods and services, the entire health of the economy, GDP. And why is it that we happen to be 131st in the area where India is not earning a big name? We are there. You must have heard about Sustainable Development Goals, isn't it? Earlier we had Millennium Development Goals, which was there between 2001 to 2015. And now we have there Sustainable Development Goals, which is 2015-2030. The present Prime Minister of India, very systematic, very ambitious, very loud and very powerful. And of course it is there. Niti Aayog, you must have heard that I happen to be the member coordinator of Niti Aayog's CSO Standing Committee. The leading organizations of the country, the voluntary organizations of the country, they happen to be the members of Niti Aayog's CSO Standing Committee. And I happen to be member coordinator for the simple reason that I have that kind of background which I am talking. Niti Aayog thinks, or the government thinks, that someone like me will not speak the language of activism. I will speak a restrained language. I will behave properly perhaps. And that's why I am there in Niti Aayog Standing Committee. Now there again, the Sustainable Development Goals, which concludes in 2030, and the India's vision of future, they have been brought together. If you read the documents of API, which you must read, because it talks about all the subsectors of activity, developmental process, which you must know, which you must understand. Where are you? So what's your name?
Anvita Patnaik.
Okay, please.
Yes, sir. So can you please tell me what is the core reason for crime against women, especially when you talked about education? With the passage of time, there are a lot of students who are enrolling in higher education as compared to 1970s to 20s, basically. 2020.
Fortunately, the special position given to women in the constitution.
Yes, sir.
You must see women and children, they have been given a special position in the constitution of India, and that has led to a lot of legal changes and others. Legal changes are quite good actually. See, India has a very big problem today. When we talk about crime against women and crime against children particularly,
Yes, sir.
the present legal regime of India is far ahead of majority of countries. I mean, the Vishakha case, you must have heard about it. Vishakha judgment being converted into Domestic Violence Act. And sorry, workplaces, the security of women at workplaces, Domestic Violence Act, Indian Penal Code 498A. Then changes which took place after Nirbhaya. No, Nirbhaya, you know very well, Nirbhaya case.
Yes, sir.
2013, we had whole range of changes in the law called Criminal Law Amendment Act 2013, which brought in major changes in the crimes of sex relating to women. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Before that, there was something called POCSO, Protection of Children Against Sexual Offences Act, including the girls. POCSO was the byproduct of a international study called National Study on Child Abuse, which I had the opportunity to lead in the country, and that led to POCSO. And POCSO gives different types of crimes against children, including girls. And those crimes, starting from voyeurism and harassment and those kind of crime, pornographic crimes, all those types of crimes have been brought within the law in 2013. Unfortunately, most unfortunately, the biggest problem in India is not the lack of or absence of laws. The problem is lack of implementation.
Yes,
I could have gone on and on to talk about it. One or two small points. For example, trafficking has been defined. Trafficking is 370 IPC. Understand trafficking, human trafficking? Human trafficking was defined important for the Prime Minister of India and everybody else. Still in India programs, nearly 70 centers are there. So here these 252 centers and nearly 40,000 people, beneficiaries, they have to work side by side, interfacing each other, working together. So these are 4 different areas I thought I'll refer to. This is the kind of background. This is the background in which you guys have to understand your role, you have to acquire knowledge and go realistic about it while not deviating too much from what the government says. Now if you look at, just 1 or 2 more points on this issue. Since I work for children, and Census of India is back 2011, isn't it? There is no census after 2011. So there is a gap of 11 years. Now during these 11 years, you will find variety of documents coming from the government. National Sample Survey Organization is the most important one, which keep on giving idea about various types of people, various types of activities, and the kind of problems that they have. In between, you come policies like National Education Policy, for example. You must have heard about it, National Education Policy of 2020.
To be here and getting insights from such great speakers is the experience which I wanted, and I'm really happy to be here. एंड आई होप कि ऐसे वेबिनार्स होते रहें एंड वी विल बी अटेंडिंग दोज.
I'm from Kartavya, the Civil Services Society of Kirori College, and we are in a competition for this presentation competition. And I have loved the experience. We have so many different colleges participating, different civil services society, and by comparing how they are working and how we are working, I have got a lot of insights. And I think this session was pretty much helpful because both of the invited guests, they have spoken about their own experiences. One of them, the sir, he has spoken about what his experience was, more than 30 years of experience in working. And ma'am Jyoti ma'am has shared about how she has prepared. So it's a pretty good experience.
I'm feeling very grateful after listening this session. Thank you so much. Please subscribe this channel.
दोनों सर ने और मैम ने जो बोला तो बहुत ही मोटिवेटिंग था, हमें गाइडेंस मिली, मोटिवेशन मिली, क्योंकि इस टाइम पे बहुत सारे बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं कि प्रिपरेशन तो करने लग जाते हैं पर काफ़ी बार डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं इन अदर थिंग्स. पर उन लोगों ने जिस तरीके से मोटिवेट किया तो उसने हम सबको हिम्मत दी कि हाँ हमें अपने पाथ पे चलते रहना है. और दिस सेशन वाज रियली वेरी हेल्पफुल फॉर मी पर्सनली.
Actually, they covered all the issues that we used to face during our preparation, and it was very strategy centric. Like we were relating to that situations and that problem that they provided the help, and how can we solve that problem. So that's it.
आई वुड से काफ़ी नॉलेजफुल सेशन था, काफ़ी मोटिवेटिंग था. बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब मोटिवेटिंग लगा कि वो इतना सब कुछ बता रहे हैं. उन्होंने अपना टाइम निकाला, वैल्यूएबल टाइम इतना हमको दिया. वी आर वेरी थैंकफुल टू.
So the experience was very nice. I was so inspired by the speaker. Till now we have heard the speech of only Amod Khan sir. The second speaker, Jyoti Meena ma'am, would speak right now. But I am from Junto Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur Khalsa's Civil Services Society, and we had prepared our speech to tell how our society functions actually, and our speaker performed very well, so I'm actually very excited and very happy about it because we prepared for it very well, and I'm delighted. After all, the arrangement here is very nice because we are given comfortable seating arrangement is good, as well as the speakers are very nice. Of course, the person who is anchoring is very excited about it and makes us also excited about it. And so overall experience was very nice, and I am delightful that I got to know about this event from the society side, and I came here and it was a nice experience. Aspirants, I would give you advice because this is a very good opportunity. In DU we come for exposure actually, and the exposure is provided by such events only. May it be GS Core, may it be any other coaching. If they are providing such exposure, please go there, and GS Core has done a wonderful job. I would be very grateful to them. If they arrange more such functions, I will always attend them. Thank you.